What's up guys, NepentheZ here, and today guys I want to talk to you a little bit about scams. The reason why I want to talk to you a little bit about scams is because I've been getting a lot of messages like you're seeing on your screen right now recently. Basically there's been just a massive influx of these sort of messages over the last few weeks, and it astounds me first of all that people fall for these scams. But it just really bugs the living hell out of me that people scam other people. So I'm going to explain to you a few things about the types of scams that you're likely to come across and exactly why they're not true. And if you fall for them after this video, guys, then please do not tweet me or post on my video saying that you got scammed or you got hacked and, you know, does anyone know how to lend you some coins or whatever, because it'll be totally your own fault. So first thing you're gonna notice by some of the comments you would have just seen, the first thing is player duplication. Let me talk to you about what people tell you about player duplication. Somebody will show you a player worth maybe 5, 10, 15,000 coins, and they'll show you just one player. What they'll show you is probably this one player in their watch list, maybe in their trade pile, maybe they've scammed enough people already to get enough coins to buy him, but more often than not they'll show you it in their watch list, as you can see on the screen now, and they will cut off the bit that shows you that it's their watch list. So you just flat out assume that they've got this player. The next thing they'll say is they can duplicate the player, and then all they'll do is they'll show you 4 of the exact same player in the exact same formation, and it will mean nothing at this stage. To me it means nothing. To some people they've already been bought, you know, they've already been sold the scam. They're sitting there like, oh, this is fantastic, I'd love my players duplicated. And you believe it because you see let's say for example Fernando Torres, you see one of him in a 4-3-1-2, and then the next thing you know, on the next screen of the video you see 4 of him in a 4-3-1-2. What else could it be other than player duplication? I'll tell you what it is. It's either they've gone out and bought 4 Fernando Torres in the 4-3 whatever formation I just said it was, or they've got 4 of him in the watch list and you just believe that they've duplicated him. So what that does then, guys, is it gives you the confidence that they can duplicate these players. And if you're a little bit wary, they'll say to you, okay, send me a bronze player and I will duplicate him and send him back, and then you'll know that I'm legit. So you'll send him a bronze player worth like 300 coins. He'll go and buy 3 more bronze players in the same formation for 300 coins and send you them back. So it's cost him 900 coins at this stage. You're sitting there like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. Let me send you my Cristiano Ronaldo, my Kaká, my Rooney, my Messi, my Mata, my Hazard, my Inform, whoever, and then you never hear from him again. And he's scammed you. He's taken all your players. And for a lot of people listening to this, you're sitting there going, hey Nep, you're preaching to the choir here. We know this. But I get so many people that still believe that this is true. Let me tell you something, guys. If you like, player duplication is the most deluded scam ever. If people fall for this, it's just ridiculous, and I'll explain why in a second. But just don't ever think that you can get something for nothing in this game or in this world. Nobody is just going to go out of their way to duplicate players for you. And let me ask you something as well. When a player says to you, you give me Rooney, I'll duplicate him 4 times and I'll keep 1 for myself. Why does he need to keep 1 for himself, and why can he only duplicate 4 players? It's ridiculous method. It's ridiculous ideology. It's just ridiculous. If he could duplicate players, he wouldn't need your players. He could just duplicate his own players so many times until he could afford a super player and then just duplicate him. And why does he keep 1? And why can he only duplicate 4? It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense, and it really bugs me that people fall for this sort of stuff. But let me tell you guys why player by the way, I asked on Twitter if people think player duplication exists, and some people obviously said no, some people said yes but were joking, some people genuinely believe it does, and some people like, oh, I know for a fact it did in FIFA 11 because I did it and all this sort of stuff, and it's bollocks. It's never existed ever. Basically, guys, if player duplication was real, the market would just be completely flooded with the best players on the planet. If player duplication was real, there would be 1 billion Ronaldos on the market. Why isn't there? Because it's not real. Please do not fall for it. Please do not fall for it. The next scam that we get quite a lot, guys, is Weebly sites. These Weebly sites do my fucking nut in. The only time you will ever go to a legit EA site is if it's got EA.com on the front of the address. They can't fake those accounts. They can't fake those websites. Only EA can have those. And if you ever go to a site that's got .weebly in it or some other stupid little, URL name that isn't EA's legit site, just click off it because you're being scammed. What annoys me about how people fall for these scams is the fact that it says, enter your email address. You'll see this on the screen right now from one of these Weebly sites. Enter your email address, enter your password, enter your security question answer. Why are you entering your security question answer? They don't need to know that. In fact, some of them even ask for the security question because they need to know that as well. Why? Why would you do that? What would possess you to do that? Basically, all you do there is you try and log into your EA, you send those things, you think, like, maybe, for example, you'll get, oh, I found this amazing website that gives you 500,000 coins for free. You go there, you put your details in, and it says you will receive your coins within 24 hours. I'll tell you what you receive in 24 hours, a massive fat cock up your arse because you've just got fucked. They've stolen your players, your club, anything they want. You've given them your details. You've logged your details into a site that does not belong to EA. These hackers now have your details. A few days later, you'll be like, oh my God, I've been hacked. And you'll be phoning up EA saying, I've been hacked. I've never ever given my details to anything other than an EA site. Because maybe you believe it's an EA site. It's not an EA site. They will never, ever, ever have .weebly in their address. So that's another scam, and that scam really, really fucks me off. People that make those websites, just go away, go and find another way to generate coins or whatever. Please stop doing this. The last scam, guys, this video is getting on a bit now. I thought it would be a bit quicker than this. The last scam that I need you to be aware of that is more kind of opportunistic than actual scamming. But it really, really bugs the shit out of me. And me talking about this will probably give a huge influx to the amount of people that attempt to do this sort of thing. But believe me, it's not real. So what will happen is somebody will post in the comment section, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, just discarded a Cheltenham Town badge for 50,000 coins. Quick, buy them now and discard yours before the glitch ends. And what you'll see is they've bought up every single Cheltenham Town badge. They've relisted them for like 10,000 coins. Then you get a few hundred people go and buy all of these cards, discard them expecting 50,000 coins, and they only get like 12 coins or something. And the person that's bought up all these cards has just made a shit ton of profit from people that believe that discarding a card will give them more money than what the actual value of the card is. This sort of stuff's hard-coded into the game. It can't be changed. It will never be changed. And this sort of glitch will never, ever happen. So please, please don't believe that these things happen. There's a few ways, guys, to get coins on Ultimate Team. And the only ways that you can get them is by, number one, by playing games or trading. Number two, by buying packs. Or number three, by finding a legitimate coin seller and buying coins. Now, there are a few legitimate coin sellers out there. I don't have the kind of authority to talk about this kind of thing on my channel anymore. But make sure they're legit. There's a few that aren't legit. There's a few people that be like, oh yeah, I sell loads of coins. They'll take all your money. They'll never give you the coins and you'll be gone. Find out on Twitter, search around. You can find some legit coin sellers. The problem with coin sellers at the moment, guys, is that no kind of bots or anything works that worked last year. So the people that had unlimited coins and players last year, they don't have that this year. So coins are really scarce for coin sellers, and what a lot of coin sellers are doing now is actually they're buying coins as well. So they'll buy at a bad rate, they'll sell at a good rate, they'll make money in the meantime. Like I say, if you just tweet it out, there's a few good coin sellers out there. I've not actually used them myself in FIFA 13, but I know like the amount of coins available are scarce, so I definitely think you can generate enough coins in Ultimate Team this year to buy a very good team very quickly. But please, guys, I just wanted to make people aware of this scam because it really annoys me. Not that people fall for the scams, it annoys me that there's so many messages on my videos recently and other people's videos that I've been watching about these scams, and it just means that more and more people are seeing it, more and more people are believing it. And if you haven't been around in the Ultimate Team community, or if you haven't been around in the YouTube or FIFA community for more than maybe a few months, you might still actually believe this and fall for this. So hopefully this video exposes these people a little bit more, and they get shut down as quick as possible. So rule number one, guys, no player duplications. Thanks very much for listening, and I will see you next time. Cheers.